Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Casey Shops and Resells, because I shop and I resell. Today what we have is an unboxing of a thredUP 15-piece shoe box. I've gotten these many times before, but of course, like I said, I'm kind of new to this unboxing and sharing thing, but I really enjoy watching them, so I thought why not do them and share with other people what I receive. So like I said, today we have a thredUP 15-piece shoe unboxing. I have already opened it because that's something I'm still working on getting. But I know people still enjoy seeing what was in the box, even if it's already been opened. But what I can say is I thought that this box was decent. It's pretty good, and definitely has some brands that will require me to do some research. But the condition overall was good, and there's some different things in here. First off, we have a pair of sneakers or pull-on sneakers from the Bradford Exchange. So this is kind of what these look like. And you'll notice they have an initial that's sort of printed there. That is what these canvas sneakers are about. You go on the website and for about $110, you can get your shoes personalized. These, as you can see, have hardly been worn. And of course, since they're designated for someone with the initial LS, they may be a little harder to sell, but the condition of them is great. And I think they're kind of neat. These I'm gonna keep for myself. These are actually Lands' End. It's a very similar shoe to that. It's a canvas slip-on, and these are in fantastic condition. They're a size 8.5, and I tried them on. They're super, super comfortable and lightweight and perfect for summer, for work, that kind of thing. All right, next we have a pair of flip-flops. I've never gotten this brand before. I believe it's Olakai. Again, these are also in fabulous condition. They show hardly any signs of wear. And I believe they are either an 8.5 or a 9. Just from trying them on, I kind of got that. They have a light pink, and these are really nice. I'm not sure how much they resell for. Again, this is the first time I've ever found them, but you can definitely tell they're a quality flip-flop. So I'm excited about those. And these are Aldo. I don't think that they're genuine leather. They are a size Euro 37, US 6.5, just a pump. Really beautiful. It's a very pretty shoe for those who still wear heels and pumps, but my days of wearing these kind of shoes are over. But they're beautiful. Again, I don't think they're real leather, and I'm not sure how they would resell, but they're okay. This one I have to do some research on. You can tell by just feeling them, the quality, that they're actually really well made. And you can see it's kind of like a rounded toe bed there with a pointer here, almost pointer. They're made in Spain, but if you look, it is really hard to see the maker. Studio by or Studio something, made in Spain. And again, like I said, you can tell that the quality is really there. They're size 36, and again, the leather soles made in Spain. You can definitely see that there is value here. And so I'm gonna do some research on that, try to see if I can figure them out. But these are cool little shoes, and I think that they're by a good brand. But again, if you actually know anything about this, please share. I would love to learn, because that's a little research I'll have to do. All right, then we have Steve Madden. These are a dress shoe heel. Size, I haven't found the size yet on these. These are a size 8.5. With a synthetic stones upper. But these are actually really pretty. They're, an occasion shoe, special occasion shoe. I did check. I didn't really see any missing stones. They're silver. My niece actually got married last month, and these would have been something that I would have considered wearing if I had them. So I do think that this kind of shoe is something that sometimes people have a need for, and they don't want to spend a whole lot on. So I really don't mind having something like that available for sale. And I think those are in really good condition. All right, next I have these comfort sandals from Taos. Again, I think this is a good brand. I've sold it before. I've had really good luck selling it before. They're just sort of a classic comfort sandal. And I think they'll do fine. They're really, let's see, a size 9. So a good size. And of course, Taos is also made in Spain. So I think anytime you see some shoe that's made in Spain or made a lot of different countries, you know when those countries sort of signify quality. The USA, Spain, France, kind of look for those sort of things. And those are definitely quality comfort shoes. These are interesting, and I haven't done any research really into the value of these. And that's something that I hope to do in the future, to be able to provide you guys with more information. But these are kind of a short booty with an interesting stretch. These are Everlane booties. Sort of cool in their style. Different, I thought. Low heel booty, and just an interesting sort of, I'm gonna get it close so you can kind of see that. It's like a ribbed pattern. Very, very cool. I like those. I thought those were kind of different and fun. Which brings us to these. I think this might be my favorite pair in the box. I just thought they were really, really cool. You'll see their Keds, and they're fully embroidered. It's a partnership, a collab with the Rifle Paper Company. I'm unfamiliar with them. And these are a size 6.5 or 8.5. I can't really see. 8.5. I would say they're 8.5. But look at these guys. They have the leaves and the butterflies and the flowers. Keds. They're in actually really good condition. Just a little, maybe a little cleaning up, but very little wear. I just think these are so fun. And I think someone out there will really want to have those. These, conditionally, probably the worst in the box. I haven't really, you know, you can tell they've been worn a ton. I don't know about resale on these, but of course they're Nike. I can't really find the size easily. I'm not sure about these. It says the Cruiser 1, Nike Cruiser 1. So I'll do some research and see, but not the best condition in the box. All right, here we have Nine West. These sandals were really popular a couple of years ago. I'm not sure that they are anymore, but they are a comfortable sandal. They're cute. They are, you know, basic color, silver, white. So someone may have a need for them. Size 9, that's my size. Very cute. All right, we'll do these next. These are Myra with a leather upper. Very unique shoe, I think. Very different, cool. I looked on the website. I think they only retail for maybe $60, but they kind of have that Birkenstock type bottom and fit. Made in India, size 9. Very, very cute. All right, next we'll go here. This is Daisy Fuentes, size medium. When this box opened, I actually thought they were going to be Tory Burch, but they are not. But if you can tell by looking at them, it's a very, very similar style to the Tory Burch shoe. The little medallion, size, like I said, size 7 medium. Those are great little shoes. Not worth a whole lot because I don't think they retail for a whole lot. All right, here we have a sandal, a great hiking sandal. These are by Teva. And these are, I really like selling Teva, so I thought these were a good find. They're in good condition. There's one little spot I may have to work on. USA size 10. Very, very good brand. Very good hiking shoe. Very good outdoor shoe. No complaints. Like I said, there's one little spot I'll have to work on right there. And then last but certainly not least, we have a pair of Nikes. These are either the Court or the Air Force Ones. I'm not quite sure what differentiates them, but it's that style of shoe. These are a US size 8 with the platform, made by Nike. Great condition, just need a little bit of cleaning up. So overall, I was pretty happy with this box. Is it perfect? No, none of them really are, but I thought it was actually a pretty good box. I look forward to tracking it and sharing the data. I'll be happy to let you know. I spent about $98 on this box, 15 pairs of shoes. And I'll be curious to see if I make a profit on this one. I think I will. I think this is a good box, but we don't know until we put it out there and try to sell it. So I look forward to sharing those results with you guys in a future video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. We'd love to have you around. Again, I'm just starting and I think it's just really fun. So please share, like, subscribe, hype my video. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend.